Hello and welcome to the second game of the African Cup of Nations. I'm joined by Jack Shepherd for Seychelles versus Rwanda. What are your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, well, we just saw a really good game.
We did. We saw a thriller.
And we've got another one, probably, coming up. We've got the Seychelles and Rwanda.
Yes, the Seychelles who we saw in the World Cup.
Yep.
And they were a decent outfit. Obviously, Samuel Bibe, with his broken leg before this tournament, misses the whole of this tournament.
I think he's
disappointingly.
retired,
Okay.
I think he might have been retired.
All right. Maybe that leg break forced him out into retirement.
I don't remember most of these players on the Seychelles, actually.
I don't really, because they weren't a side. I remember Sinon. I think I remember Sinon. But they were on a side that really lit it up. And a few interesting names to pronounce on the side of Rwanda.
So anything to say before we kick off here? Before we go to the BBC coverage?
I think a draw.
You reckon a draw?
I think a draw.
I'm going to say, for the sake of things, the Seychelles win.
The Seychelles win, okay.
Yep.
Fabulous that all the fans are going to stay in the stadium.
Oh, yeah, the Stade Anjalay. So we join the coverage here of the corner flag.
Here we are at Stade Anjalay.
Stade Anjalay, Seychelles versus Rwanda. Beautiful sunny day here, not a cloud in the sky.
Yeah.
There's the goalkeeper and captains there. I think the goalkeeper might be the captain of the Seychelles, actually. And we see a Japanese, some black, and an Arab as the referee.
Very varied officiating group there. They've packed out the stadium. The changeover has been phenomenal.
Oh, look at the yellow kits there. That's fantastic to see.
Yes. So we will look at the Seychelles lineup. Terry Radley, Don Fashante, Mathiot, Marie, Sinon.
Is the big man up front.
Will be the hub, won't he?
In midfield, centre mid.
And some interesting names to get our teeth round for the Rwandans.
Yep.
Omo Borenga, Mahure.
5 at the back though there.
Kagere, Tui Yasenge. Here we go.
Well, interest in a moment, James. No rush.
Okay.
So we've seen the lineups. We've seen the crowd. What do we reckon of the game?
I said a draw. I think both of them want to feel themselves out.
I would like to draw your attention to this sign here.
That is an awful sign. Who on earth put that sign up?
That would be the Seychelles fans.
I now want the Seychelles to lose every football match.
In case you're wondering, it's this sign up here. Well, I can't really point to it. Top right, it says "Churches suck." As the game kicks off here.
Well, we will keep our comments reserved.
And Rwanda with an early.
Obviously, they mean something else other than popular synth-pop band Churches.
Or maybe they're anti-religion. That's why we get an early yellow card here.
Possibly that. Well, is it too early to brandish yellow cards?
Not when you're lunging in like that, James.
Terrible.
I think, yep. Trying to cause an injury.
He's looking very Rwandan there, that striker there. The white man.
Don't be sarcastic. Often there are other ethnicities in these African nations.
There is, obviously, with the colonisation of the African nations.
Yep.
They did welcome some whites into that parallel world. I was not following. Fabulous strike!
Off the upright!
Oh, another one! And a good save in the near post.
We've seen some good football here and some bad football at the same time.
Oh, wow. Thunderous effort off the post, comes back. Thunderous effort off the post.
That was great, wasn't it?
Comes back, hits it first time, tries to catch the goalkeeper out. But no, he doesn't manage it.
Corner coming up now.
Floats it in.
It's very deep. Oh, it's just bounced off that player on the back there as he lost track of it in the sunlight.
Rakavuthe, Mahure.
Blocked there by the defender. Well, that's a nice clearance, isn't it?
It is.
Finding Daryl Damu. Oh, that tried to find Daryl Damu as well, but a little touch on it. And the defender stops it. Here's Usain Gamana. Mukunzi. Well, if that's not African, I don't know what is. Mukunzi.
Carl Hall.
Carl Hall wins it back. Gives it to Simon and Don Fanchete. Mukunzi, what the hell's going on?
Don Bacente sounds like a mafia boss. Pushes him off the football. Murray.
Correct. Mohrire. Kieran Sinan. Oh, it's intercepted. They just can't break down the back four of Rwanda here, Seychelles.
Playing with that back five, aren't they, Rwanda?
Back five, yep. That'll be why they can't do it now. Maybe we'll see.
Oh, pushing off the football.
Attack exchange. And a shot. Save.
And into the hands of Romeo Barra.
Romeo Barra.
Janine Mathot.
That was a badly weighted pass there. It was in between both of the Seychelles wings. He's had a shot.
Awful effort.
Yeah, not the best.
Not the best. Not on the correct foot, I would say. Strange. Look at this.
Well, he just saw it opening up for him, didn't he?
He did. He got a bit over-ambitious and hammers it wide.
Just likes to cross that one there. Hasn't cost him anything, though. It's still one. Not one. It's 0-0.
0-0, yes.
Romeo Barra. That one long. Despite all of his players crowding the box for some reason. Oh, the ball found its way through to the box.
How on earth did it find its way that far along? And a bit of an awful cross there.
I don't know if that was a cross or a shot there.
Hall. Completely missed. Oh, how on earth did he miss that?
Just let
great
it run,
save from the goalkeeper.
Maybe he was trying to let
with
it
his
run to the
feet.
goalkeeper.
Hall there.
With his dreadlocks. Very nice hair, that.
Roddy Ricky. What a hilarious name.
Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby of, is it Talladega Nights?
Yes, that's the one.
Alright. Oh. Mapunzi. What on earth?
Oh, that's just bounced off him as well. Oh, this game, the quality is much worse than the last one. And I'll say that now.
Will you?
I'll say that right now.
It's an opening goal!
Of course!
For Rwanda. And the man who I believe hit the post earlier in the game, Tuzenge, has given the Rwandans the lead.
Yeah, that was
Well
just as I was
deserved,
saying. It was crap. Yeah, well.
Well, I think it brings goals. I think we have to criticise the quality of this tournament more because it seems to bring goals.
Yeah. It's like watching us on a Monday. There's a lot of goals. But yeah, fantastic goal there. Let's have a look again.
Bobbles about.
Passes about, yeah, just gets bobbled about.
Nice bit of football, that I would say.
Yeah, well,
Nice
it was a
bit of
lucky.
football from Rwanda.
A bit fortunate that it fell to the striker there.
Just holds it off. And then Tuzenge is given the opportunity to hammer it low in the bottom corner. And he celebrates well.
You don't see many better finishers than that, really.
Seychelles behind. They will have to find a way back.
And this is now... Well, I couldn't figure out who it was. The names are so long, it takes so long to read. By the time they've read it,
Tuzenge.
the ball's gone. Kageri crosses that one to Toyosengi, the goal scorer.
Oh.
He's trying his best to win it back, isn't he? But it's just getting popped around everywhere.
Hammered about. I don't think there's really much thought going into where they're putting the ball. Should have easily dealt with that one. He did.
Daryl Damu.
Ooh, the goalkeeper had a bit of issues with that. Hammered into the ground and sort of almost lost it.
It did have a bit of viciousness to it, that, from Damu. Osamengia has done well, hold on the ball there. After being harassed, one would describe it as.
Good save. Well behind the ball
save,
there.
I think.
Romeo Barra. He held the ball, so I wouldn't say a total camera save there. Nothing else. Roddy Ricky.
And that cross is deflected out for a corner.
It will be a corner. Brian Dorby.
Yep.
The ball in.
At the near post. Not enough zip on it, really.
Grabbed by Yves Kameni. Booming throw, but straight into the hand.
Carl Hall.
Carl Hall.
That camera angle's horrific, isn't it? But
gives you a bit of seasickness almost. The quality there. Carl Hall.
oh, that was
Survives.
close. Daryl Damu.
Oh, Kameni pulling off a fine stop. I'm not even going to attempt to say his name. Tuzenge.
The goal scorer. Kagera loses out there. Wow, that's certainly a clearance, isn't it? Mukunzi. Usengamana. Oh, he's lost out there. Roddy Ricky wins that back tremendously well. But the through ball doesn't find its way through. Oh, fancy footwork. Not fancy enough.
Yeah, they seem to do something well and then immediately do something bad. Daryl Damu. Signon.
Oh, here's Carlo on his own, on the wing.
Oh, fabulous goalkeeping.
Goalkeeper smothered it.
What? Ooh, and it's half time.
That is half time there, yeah.
Yes. What have you thought of the game? I think Rwanda have had the better of it and deservedly lead 1-0.
It's been interesting, yeah. Seychelles can't break down that Rwandan back five.
Well, they've got through a few times recently, and Kameni made a great save at the end of the half there.
I mean, Rwanda's
look at the possession there, 61% in favour of the Rwandans.
Is there a statistic that doesn't favour Rwanda? Don't think so.
I don't think
tackles, they haven't made many tackles.
They haven't needed to.
No, they haven't.
That would be the argument, wouldn't it, really?
Seychelles have had more shots on target. They've been shooting very well, actually. Only one shot's missed the target for Seychelles.
Yes, and Rwanda, half have hit the target, half have not.
Yep. But the Rwandan goalkeeper doing very well.
Here's Kameni. Yves Kameni.
Halfway my hands look so yellow. I think I've got jaundice. Halfway through, we've got one goal for Rwanda. Do you reckon it'll...
I think they need to close it out. I think they need another goal early in the second half to close this football match out.
Simply can't see Seychelles breaking down that back five.
You cannot. They've had hits, haven't they? Because as you can see, they've had 7 shots, 6 on target.
The shots haven't really been in the box. They've been from quite far out.
They have been, yes. So Carl Hall got through then, though, didn't he? At the
Carl
end of the
Hall,
half?
yeah. It was clean.
He seems to be dangerous.
We'll get back here. If we can change the teams, shall we figure that one out? We'll go back to the webcam. Yeah. James, what do you reckon about Tuyasengi with his goal?
I think he was good.
I know he was good.
I like him, yeah. You want a bit more clarification? He didn't let that first half post hit get to him, really.
Okay, so we can't figure out how to change instantly, but
yeah, so you have to bear with us.
Yeah, if you just kick it out of bounds, we'll change.
Like that one. Right.
So we can change now. Select sides. I don't know why we can't do this at half time, but which way are Rwanda shooting them? Totally disorientated. And not this way, the other way.
Daryl Damu.
Seychelles coming out of the gates fast now in the second half, but tackled well.
They need to. They need a goal. They need an equaliser. They have not had any answers for Rwanda so far. Murray.
Not sure who that was to.
Daryl Damu. Brian Norby.
That was a close one. Good block there.
Don Vicente. Oh, he won't get there.
Don Fanchet. We were nearly there with the pronunciation of his
Don
name.
Fanchet.
Yep. That one's one of the most... Fantacenti or something.
Fanchete.
Ooh, that didn't mean that. That fella was running onto it, but couldn't get there. The shot!
Oh!
That's one of the best goals I've ever seen.
That was beautiful! From Mukunzi.
The captain there with the well, a wonder strike.
Oh, Roddy Ricky. He gave the football away. And he was punished. Wasn't he half punished? Headed away.
Clear.
Roddy Ricky tries to bring it out. He is dispossessed. And then a thunderous effort.
Yes.
Fired in. And we have an early contender for goal of the tournament.
It's not headed out well enough there, and
there's the danger of playing out from the back line.
That was a rocket right towards the camera there.
It really was.
Beautiful shot.
And Nkunze.
So we've got a 2-0 lead now for Rwanda. And Seychelles really haven't turned up today, have they?
Yeah, they're giving the ball away again to Senge Fanchete. Who's it's a wrong pronunciation.
It's three already.
He ran through there so easy, and Tsenge has equalised the top scorer list.
Yep, 2 goals for Tsenge.
Oh, well, look at this here. He
gives him
on his
goals,
run.
doesn't he?
He gives him goals wonderfully well, and the Seychelles are all over the place.
Yep, Seychelles really need to collect themselves here, have a rethink. But that was a beautiful little move there. And a nice finish.
Do you think one goal follows the other? Do you think they haven't got themselves sorted at all, have they, the Seychelles?
No, the Seychelles have let their heads drop. It's not for the best. Here's Daryl Damu. Carl Hall. We're hived. Brian Dorby. Daryl Damu. Carl Hall.
Ooh, narrowly wide from Carl Hall.
Yeah, that's the closest they've been.
They needed that, I think. They needed a goal there.
They did need a goal there. Well, it should inspire them though, getting that chance. But again, was it outside the box again? Just in the box.
Just in the box.
Steered
wide, narrowly by Carl Hall. Seems to be the most prominent Seychelles player.
Carl Hall's got that pace, hasn't he?
Four shots on the goal from Carl Hall. 2 on target.
Goalkeeper pushed everyone up the field there. I wonder what he's thinking of.
Really kill this game off, do you think?
With a 4th goal.
A 4th goal would be phenomenal. It's a foul. It's into the hands of Romeo Barra.
I remember Barra. Did he play in the other tournament?
He really didn't, I think.
Well, he's Rwandan, isn't he? So maybe not.
No, he's from the Seychelles.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. I remember him. So here's Daryl Damu, Brian Dorby, Roddy Ricky. Couldn't find Daryl Damu again.
No, unfortunately not.
Dorby, Damu.
Just seems to be breaking down. Ooh, dangerous. But he managed to get it there. Way high.
Strange play from Rwanda. They seem to be playing like they're almost a goal down, rather than 3 goals up. Benoit Marie. We're hive. Roddy Ricky. Daryl Damu. Roddy Ricky.
Forces a good save, Roddy Ricky.
Yeah.
Do you think you might see it on his shoulders to get them back into this game, Roddy Ricky, after giving the ball away for that absolute thunderous effort earlier?
I think he might be trying to, but I don't think his talent really is sufficient to do such a thing.
Possibly not. There's a good save from Kamenya, pushing it away there.
Ooh, well-headed clear there. Not well enough, though. Here's Mathiot. Simon. Sinon. Roddy Ricky.
Oh, what a great save.
Mauritius really are finding their rhythm here, but nothing's going in.
You know, they just needed it, don't they? They just need a goal from somewhere. Just to give them a faint slice of hope. But of course, goal difference can make a difference, can't it? You don't want to lose 3-0 because Rwanda might beat someone else 4-0, and then you think to yourself, you lost Namale. You've done yourself well there, haven't you? Anyway, easily away. They've got a chance to break now, the Rwandans.
Mehdi Kagere. I think that was a bit too direct there from the Rwandans.
Gives it away.
Oh.
Way out.
Daryl Damu. Roddy Ricky. Roddy Ricky's absolutely knackered out there. behind. Finds Roddy Ricky, Brian Dorby.
Approaching the last 15 minutes of the tie. Oh, he's toying with them. Disgraceful behaviour from Kamenyi.
That's what a goalkeeper
is meant to do
do.
these days. Well, no, it's not, because he's bringing.
Here is another chance. I thought that was going to be a screaming own goal.
He kind of lost sight of where he was there and just hammered it away and got away with it. Terry Radley.
Mehdi Kagere.
Mehdi Kagere. Kevin Mahure.
Oh, referee has brought that one back.
What do you think he's going to say?
That's a yellow card.
It's a yellow card. It's a yellow card for Ruggiero.
Both dreadlock players there. Look very similar.
Almost twins.
Oh, well defended there. Not that it makes much difference at this late stage.
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
Although saying that, here's Daryl Damu to Roddy Ricky. Daryl Damu gives it away terribly. Oh, keeper's going to have to give that one away because he doesn't have the talent to do that.
No, not many of these keepers do. They wouldn't have trained with their feet as a youngster, will they? And it possibly shows in their footwork now. But you think goalkeepers of the future are going to be tremendous with their feet.
Good block there, takes the sting out of it.
It is, and it's into the hands of News Community.
Nice play here down the right wing.
Ruggiero into the hands of Bruno Yobara.
Yep, goalkeeper saves that one. Finally. Well, he's made a lot of saves from Yobara. That's not fair on him.
That's not at all.
Rwanda have just been that powerful in front of goal.
That sums up Carl Hall's day, I would say.
Beautiful backheel flick there. Oh, linking up nicely down the right. And a block there
feebly
again.
Into the hands of Romeo Bar.
I believe that was a block there, but either way. And that's it.
3-0 Rwanda, and they've looked like the best side so far, I would say, Rwanda.
They have, yeah. Tuyasengi joins
Andy Sophie.
Andy Sophie on top of the scoring sheets.
Yes.
We'll have a look at the replay
We'll have
here.
a look at the replay. I'm just going to stand up briefly.
Is this man going to the toilet?
No, my arse has gone dead.
His arse has gone dead. Herve Ruggiero hits the post there.
Such a long period of time.
It's only been 2 hours.
On a stool.
It's the save from Ruggiero.
Yes, good save. He was saying he hadn't made many saves, and then we sort of reevaluated and said he has.
Daryl Damu.
That goes in. That's a different game.
Totally different story.
Totally different game if that goes in.
They can just sit back, absorb the pressure.
I think they showed enough to suggest they may have went on to comfortably win the game, because they almost had as many chances as Rwanda. Just
fantastic finish, that one. Tucked away.
You know,
but I mean, we see better ones, don't we?
We do.
Even in this game.
We do.
Tuyasengi.
Yeah, really well worked into Senge. Then, he gets a bit confident, thinks he can get another. And, straight into the back of the defender. But, and then Daryl Damu with another effort here.
Yeah,
that was the one the goalkeeper kind of struggled with the effort there.
Yeah.
Eventually got into his grasps. Daryl Damu was quite an active player in this game, wasn't he?
Daryl Damu's great, yeah. Really good player.
He scores that. It's 1-1. It's a different game.
2-0 even, depending on if the other one went in.
Depending on how you kind of view it.
Yeah, good, totally different.
Was this a 3-0 game? Looking at these highlights, was it even a 3-0 game?
First half, certainly not. Seychelles looked on top, didn't they? That was an awful finish. You could have done something similar
I
than
think
that.
it was somewhat even. I thought Rwanda were the better side, but
In the game, yeah.
headed away. Here's Ricky.
This is the
Roddy
the
Ricky
game
trying to get
changer,
away.
isn't it?
What a goal that was.
Kept rising the whole way.
Yeah, you couldn't have stopped that. You could have got 10 goalkeepers in goal and they wouldn't have stopped that one.
It's probably true.
And then, this is when they were still sleeping. He ghosts in the given goal and Tsenge has his second goal. So you've seen Tsenge and you've seen Andy Sophie. Who's the better player out of the two from what you've seen?
Ooh, it's a good... Andy Sophie had that explosivity that Tuyasenge didn't really have. Tuyasenge's more of a centre-forward rather than a...
So there's a shot wide by Carl Hall. This is when, there were no hope for them at this point, but Roddy Ricky had an effort as well. Passes it back. Roddy Ricky gets it again. Forces a great save from Kamenya. Pushes it away. Roddy Ricky again. Comes forward, comes back. Roddy Ricky, and that was a fabulous save, I thought. I thought that was a really good save.
Yep, that is a good save.
To turn that away.
Had to jump.
He hammered it.
Strong arm.
And then that's a booking for Aguero. And then finally, Tuyasenge has a shot, which is easily into the hands of Romeo Barra.
Yep, Romario. Yep.
Romeo Barra. And I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore.
Oh, the stadium noise is back on. It's weird that the sound... Oh, it's because it would be playing music, which I've turned off for copyright reasons.
Right, okay.
Rwanda
The
there.
video will be taken down instantly.
Rwanda with 55% of the possession. I mean, for a 3-0 win, that's quite low, really.
Yeah, well, the possession was much higher in the first half than it was in the second half, but I noticed Seychelles having much more of the ball in that second half, apparently. On to the stats.
Yeah, well, the Seychelles won, and I can't remember the name of the tournament. I think it's the Indian Ocean International Cup.
Okay, so they will be competing with the likes of Mauritius in that tournament.
Yes.
And they will also be competing with the likes of Comoros.
And they won that recently.
And they won that recently, okay. Well, that certainly didn't look like a winning side
exactly.
to me. Although, we say here and there, it could have easily been 3-0 Seychelles this game. It could have been.
Any number of scorelines.
So, how impressed are we with Rwanda going forward?
I think that back five is tricky to deal with. But
are they a contender? I think we'd have to wait until we've seen everyone to kind of give that opinion, because they may be nations that are far superior to anything Rwanda has to offer. It's quite a poor group, this one, isn't it, Group A?
It is a poor group. I'm just having a look here. For our Rwandan rating, only 2 stars. Fairly even across all 3 factors of play, but only 2 stars.
That helps them, maybe, that evenness across all.
Yeah, they don't have to rely on any particular
They're more of a
setup.
Solid team all around, aren't
And the
they?
Seychelles should have won this one, really. They're a better team with better midfielders. But as you can see, they're worse defenders, which obviously let them down
they did.
on this occasion.
They weren't there at all.
So we'll have to let you go, but before we do, I've got an announcement to make. Please have a listen to Party in Mauritius, the official song of the 2019 African Cup of Nations, otherwise known as AFCrON, by King Samuel and Jack Shepherd. It's available on all major retails and out today. It came out at midnight on Friday. So that's out now. Spotify it, iTunes it, whatever your preferred music ingestion method is. You probably hear it quite quietly. It's right here over James's tit. Have a listen. And that's what, yeah. Any other sponsors? I'll have a sip of this Pepsi Max, which is in reverse.
We always say Pepsi Max. Proud sponsors of the Crackball.
Yep. Any other sponsors? Some Japanese katsukuri that's been there about a week. Otherwise, no. So we'll see you
For Group B.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
On Saturday.
On Saturday, yes.
Goodbye, our friends.